Hey, quick disclaimer. I just wanted to let y'all know I'm currently editing this video right now. Like, I'm going back and watching the clips to edit it. And it low-key look like I'm high. I just want y'all to know I am not high. I am not drunk. I am just sleepy. Okay? Okay? All right.
It's time to get really ratchet. You did not know you're as a hoe. You are the wife. Grab a knife. Cut off his dick. Don't give a shit. Have no fear. Christmas is here. He played you one fucking Christmas. He played you one fucking Christmas. Listen to the choir. He is a liar. He played you with another boo.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Daniel is in the car on this night. I got a new phone, so my camera quality is very much better. If y'all could not already tell, my camera quality is much better. I got the phone. I paid for it with my own money. Because I had the iPhone, low-key, I had the iPhone XS Max, which came out in 2019. I had that phone since the 7th grade. And I have pictures in that phone from the 7th grade. That phone has been through hell and high water. I just want to give y'all a quick update about what's going on in my life. Now, I do plan on doing a Black Power podcast episode dedicated to the things that I'm about to touch on, because I'm going to touch on the things now, but I'm going to go real in depth in the actual podcast episode. But I'm going to just touch on it right now. Mind y'all, if y'all see me like looking side to side, I'm in the car by myself and it's dark. And it's a long alleyway right here. And somebody could really y'all, if somebody like a clown, let me shut up, never mind, nothing. There are some really strong things that I really want to like really get in depth in, but I'm going to try my best not to. I just want to save it for the Black Power podcast episode, because it's some things that I really, when I tell y'all some stuff has been bubbling up in my chest, if y'all couldn't tell by my arms and chest, I've been in the gym, the muscles are defining. My energy and my aura, being a 20-year-old, I have changed completely. Even with like my relationship with my parents and my brother and my family, it has all changed. Like when I say that my relationship has changed with my parents and family members and friends, it's not in a bad way. It's more so in a more mature, however I'm being myself way. Being black, and growing up in a black household, right? There are a lot of things, and I'm not saying that my family necessarily does it. I'm not trying to throw my family under the bus or nothing like that. But a lot of things, being a black child, growing up in a black household in a very much white America, there are a lot of things that are very challenging for me, and a lot of things that I have to more so push, especially with me being the youngest child. My parents are older. So my parents did not come up in a generation that was more so, in a way, I could say, free-minded thinking. Because, you know, in today's generation, Gen Z and Gen Alpha and whatever generation, all the other generations that we have now, we are more free-minded. There's a car coming. Are they going to drive by? Y'all, why are they going so slow? Why are they stopping? Why are they slowing down? Y'all know I live in the ghetto. We got to be on alert at all times. At all times. Is that somebody walking? What is that? Our especially, like I was saying, my parents, they're not younger parents. Like I said, I'm the youngest child. My parents are older. They're in their late 50s, about to be 60 soon. Actually, my dad turns 60 next year, so happy early birthday to him. But my parents did not grow up, my parents did not grow up in a very much free-minded environment, as we all are, Gen Z and Gen Alpha and some millennials, some millennials. And I'm not saying that all Gen Z, all Gen Alpha, whatever. I'm just saying majority Gen Z, majority Gen Alpha, some millennials. We are very much more so free-minded thinking. We have an open mind when it comes to a lot of things and a lot of ways that we go about life and a lot of things that we do in life. So with my parents not being a part of that, they're older. And I'm not bashing my parents or nothing like that. I'm just speaking. I feel like God work in mysterious ways. Let me tell y'all why. I feel like in many ways, in a very strange but yet correct way, I'm the rebellious child. I'm the child that I feel like God put in my family to challenge the norms, to challenge the ideologies that the Black family and the Black households and Black systems have had implemented in their family systems for eons. Now, granted, there are a lot of things that I feel like us as Black people, we don't realize that we criticize and scrutinize and put down that we used to uplift anciently back in the day. For example, queer people, especially in Black communities, black people, oh, you're homophobic. Black people, not all, but most Black people can be homophobic. And to me, it's just weird because it's just like, y'all do realize back in ancient Egypt, in Africa, where we are from, where we originate, where most of us originate from, that was celebrated. Queerness was celebrated. But now we've gotten to this place and point to where the Black church, and let me specifically say the Black church, not God, the Black church has scrutinized and has turned this whole thing of homosexuality as a sin and everything. I'm trying to hold my tongue for the podcast. I'm bisexual. So I'm very, and me personally, especially me being 20, I'm not necessarily going to hide who I am. I've never been the person to hide who I was. I'm just not a person who outright tells you all my business because I'm very much a Scorpio. I have that Scorpio energy about me. We are very secretive and we're very withholding of our information. We don't just blah, 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 rah, 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 rah in your face. We don't do that. We're very much like, oh, wow, that's going on in your life. Child, couldn't be me. That's how I am. That's how I operate. I don't tell everybody my business, not because I'm ashamed of who I am. No, I am very much queer. I'm proud or whatever. But even being bisexual, even some of the ways how I think about going about life and living life and even down to like kids, like your parents want you to live a life that fulfills their needs to a certain extent. I'm not living my life. I mean, I'm not doing this to bash my parents. I'm just speaking in a general sense about people and families, especially in the Black family, as I am Black. Parents have conditioned their children to be something that they're not. Parents have conditioned their children to be a protege of what they want it to be. Parents have conditioned their children to do things that they never got the opportunity to do, which I'm not saying is bad, but to a certain extent can be bad. You should never force or want your children to do something that you want them to do, because your child will then grow up resisting you, hating you, not liking you, disgusted by you, and just turned off and tarnished by your character because they won't have nothing to do with you because you're you. And going back to when I said I'm the rebellious child, I'm trying to hold my tongue for the podcast. My brother is amazing. He's amazing. He has accomplished a lot in his life. He has a PhD. He's a doctor. He's not an actual doctor like a surgeon who gonna cut your heart, but he's like, he's Dr. Magali. Graduated college multiple times, multiple colleges. I don't know how he did it. He's an assistant principal at a school. He's got it going for himself. And my parents are very proud of him. He's a preacher, everything. He has become who my parents wanted him to be. And to a certain extent, or to a major extent, he also is what he wants to be. But I'm just saying, he has accomplished the things that his parents wanted him to accomplish. He listens to his parents. He obeys his parents. He's very, very obedient to his parents. Sounds shady, but I'm just trying to be transparent. Me, on the other hand, I feel like God put me in this family to kind of teach them a lesson. Like, no, I'm going to challenge your ideologies. You were raised to think a certain way. I'm going to tell you how I think. Because I'm not the type of person, I don't look for anybody's acceptance. I feel like now that I'm 20 years old, now that I'm growing up, not saying that I'm smelling or feeling myself. I'm saying that because I'm becoming an adult and I'm becoming who I am, I feel like I'm less reliant on my parents, especially for their acceptance. I'm not really reliant on my parents how I used to be. Because before, and I got to wrap this video up, because before I would always rely on my parents' acceptance for this. I want my parents to accept this, that, and the third. But now I'm just like, listen, this is how I am. This is how God created me. This is what I do. This is how I roll. This is how I think. And if you can't accept that, that's not moving me. That's not doing anything to me. That's not going to make me feel sad. Because you don't like it does not mean that I'm going to feel sad. Because you don't accept it, or because you don't think that that's good, or you don't think this, or you think that's bad, that's not moving me. That's not making me feel any type of way. I'm going to, regardless. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to take my parents' advice. I'm not saying that I'm not going to take their criticism. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is that when it comes to how I live my life, yes, I can take criticism. I can take constructive criticism. But however, at the end of the day, this is my life. I have to live my life for me and God. And God sees me. He knows my heart. I have a personal relationship with him. Because you may not like it does not mean that I'm not going to not like it too. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't need your acceptance to feel better about myself. I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel super fragilistic, expialidocious about myself. And then on top of that, with college and work, my job, I'm moving out soon. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I just needed to update. And also dating. I'm not dating right now. Well, I'm not dating right now. I don't think it's weird. Like, some days I'll feel ready. Some days I won't feel ready. Like, I feel like I'm not ultimately, I don't know. I feel like I'm not ready because I want to have my own place, my own car. I don't have my own car. This is my father's vehicle. Extra vehicle that he gave to me that I use religiously and I basically own, but it's not mine. And I am saving up for a car next soon, and I am saving up for an apartment soon. But I feel like once I get my own car, apartment, a very stable job and career and stuff, that's when I'll start taking a relationship seriously. But as for right now, I feel like I'm just dating. Like, I feel like I'm just, dating, exploring, doing things. Of course, I've had crushes. Like, I've had crushes here and there, but as far as like actually in a relationship, no. I am not in a relationship right now. Not yet. But I feel like once I get myself together, because you got to get yourself together before you try to get with anybody else. Get yourself together. Get with yourself first. Okay? I'm going to the gym consistently. I'm working out. As you can see, the triceps. I am going to the gym. I am working out. I'm getting this body right. I am eating right. I'm low-key considering coming off my vegan diet, and I'm craving some turkey legs. I'm craving some turkey legs for real. And yeah, I'm trying to hold my tongue, so I'm not going to go too much into depth, but y'all just going to have to wait for the podcast episode for me to really like go in depth. And y'all are really going to enjoy that episode because I got a lot to say. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this little quick life update. I'm about to go back inside, take a shower, and go to bed because I got school in the morning. And I am going to Las Vegas for Thanksgiving. We're going to the Grand Canyon. We're going zip lining. It's a lot of things that I'm going to vlog that. It's a lot of things coming now that I got my new iPhone. Like, I'm going to, God is good. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one to come. God bless you. God bless you. Goodbye.